Nitpick. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Ocarina of Time. If you remember the very last episode, we made our way into the Deku tree rather quickly. And that's actually one thing I kind of wanted to say about this game is, oh yeah, look out, I gotta watch out for this guy. Okay, so he's gonna drop a new item for me, which I didn't even move to pick up. You got the Deku Nut. On the item subscreen, you can set it to blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it's pretty much saying, by the way, you can set this. We're gonna set this to down, because I think that's usually where I would have it when I was playing. Navi's trying to tell me crap already. Pretty much she's trying to say, okay, so there we go. Remember, I got these. I'm going to have to work really hard on making sure that I have the hearts I need just because of the fact that I'm going to be very low on them, probably. We have 10 nuts now, which is good. We're going to try to harvest as many of these as we can because we'll be using them later. But yeah, that's one thing I was going to say about this game. Last episode was probably like, what, like 16, 15 minutes? And that's it. We're in the first dungeon. That's it. 15 minutes and you're into the first dungeon. I think that's sort of like a record. I think that's definitely like a record set for any 3D Zelda game. This is the fastest 3D Zelda game that you go straight into it at. And I think that's one of the reasons why I like it so much. Okay, so here we go. Look at this wall. The vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Nitpick. Okay, so yeah, if you look at the wall, it looks kind of like, I don't know, it looks kind of like it has veins on it, which is kind of gross. But we have our first chest here. And this is the game saying, oh hey, by the way, there will be chests in dungeons that you need to open up and check out. And we get a dungeon map, which is, as you can see now in the bottom right of the screen, we have like this little, I don't know, kind of looks like a canteen or something. You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon at the top of the screen. See, as you can see, the blue icon isn't really doing anything right now, but if I run, it says attack, and that makes me roll. And then A opens. See, I'm in front of the door, and it says open. So yeah. So just always pay attention to what the action icon says, guys. So here we go. We have this guy who's about to get Shrek'd. Okay, well, maybe not. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to be kind of close to those guys when they shoot at you because they try to run away after you hit them. Ow, forgive me, master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold the joystick forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it'll work though if the cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you're feeling bold. Wah! Okay, so he leaves and we go into this door, which is, I don't know what we're gonna get, And the door closes and there's something, don't jump on that, don't jump on that, by the way. If you are playing this along with me, don't jump on that thing because you don't really need to, but I'll show you what you can do if you do anyways, because if you jump onto it, it falls. Anyway, so we're gonna open up this chest and see what we get. What do we get? What's it gonna be? Slingshot! Okay, so we now have the fairy slingshot, which obviously, ooh, it's gonna give me the lowdown big time on this. It's not letting me skip it. To unleash a Deku seed. Alright, so I think it comes with full ammo, I want to say, doesn't it? Yeah, it comes with full ammo. So we have 30 ammo, which I'll be getting more of that later. But, see, look. She lets you target this. You can shoot it. And there you go. You got a ladder now. So that's there if you happen to jump on this, which you'll see it shakes, it falls, and breaks. So it's weird. I don't know. It's kind of odd. It's just like a random floating ledge, which doesn't really make any sense whatsoever. But whatever. Who cares? Anyway, so we now have our slingshot, and what? We're like 20 minutes into the game, and we already have like our first weapon. See, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. If you play any other Zelda game, like Majora's Mask, oh yeah, see, here we go. I love how one thing I want to talk about is like how the seeds themselves are like 2D, but then you pick them up and they're like this glorious 3D. I remember picking stuff up like this when I was a kid, and I was like, dude, that looks so good. These graphics are so intense. Yeah, so he's going to probably drop some more. Oh, no, he's not going to drop seeds. Okay, so there's one way up here that you want to kill, which it's really, really touchy playing with this controller, but with the crowd ever. Oh, I'm going to pop my neck. Oh, no, we're doing okay. Oh, yeah. Just have some neck problems, that's all. But we're going to climb all the way up here. But yeah, that's one thing I really like about this game, is it just throws you into the action. It's just like, boom, by the way, first dungeon, here you go. Go get your sword and shield, which you can get done really, really fast if you know what you're doing. But of course, if you want to spend your time like kind of exploring around the town, you can do that. And yeah, I remember when I was a kid, this freaked the hell out of me. These guys still are kind of freaking scary, honestly. So we got a big-ass spider, big-ass spider. We're going to go into some of these rooms and check out what's going on. As you can see, the map that I have on the bottom right doesn't show me where the doors are, but it shows me that I'm in a room, so it's kind of useless. I think you have to go to the actual sub-screen, I think is what they were calling it. The menu. You have to go to the menu to really look at the map and see where the doors are. See, check this out. Yeah, see how it shows that there's like a little entrance there, and yeah. See, it shows you where the doors are in this, and it shows you that like it's like open and stuff like that. But yeah, it doesn't show you that on the actual map for some stupid reason. Whatever. Oh, well, yeah, it does. It shows a little corner. I don't know. It just looks like crap. I think I can jump past this guy, actually. Yeah, see, there we go. Let's see. This on the wall right here is called a Skulltola. And when you collect these tokens, you can take them to a certain person, which I think this gives you a heart. But yeah, when you collect those tokens, you can take them to a certain person, and that person will give you rewards for them. So it's actually pretty nice. You gotta look out. I like how those things spew out some sort of weird looking acid or something like that when they come towards you. It's just weird. I don't know what the hell it is. Anyways, so we're going to jump over here to this chest, and there's another one here, which you can grab. He intentionally gives you the Deku stick. Like he's there because say you jump all the way over here to this chest and you're completely out of Deku sticks. Well, that Deku Baba's there to give you sticks. And now we have the compass, which the compass shows you where you entered the room. As you can see, there's like a little arrow on the bottom right, and I'm the yellow arrow moving towards the red arrow because we're going to leave. Goodbye, goodbye, Deku Scrub or whatever the crap you were. Okay, so there's nothing you can do about these guys. They're kind of up here in the web. It's cool because like there's webs all around the place, and you'll see why when we get to the actual boss. Fudge balls. Okay, so let's take our time. There we go. Okay, so he's dead, and he is huge, man. He's as big as young Link is. That's crazy. Okay, so we're gonna jump down, and you break the web when you jump down, and we have a couple things that we need to get here. First off, let's get the Deku stick from this guy, and as you can see right here, we have another Skulltola on the wall. So he's always good. He's always good to get. Jump towards the wall and let's give him a grab here. These tokens look damn awesome. They look really, really cool. By the way, this game does look a lot more cleaned up playing it on HD, but it's still a very bad looking game. I think that's one of the main criticisms I could really give this game, is it really looks bland. Like a lot of the times, now trust me, this is one of my favorite games of all time, but it doesn't change the fact that sometimes it just looks so freaking bland. Hit this switch, makes the fire go, and there's an item over here, which I think is a rupee, I want to say. Yep, no, it's a recovery heart. I'm stupid. I said, what the? I missed it. I missed the flame there. Yoga flame. All right, let's roll here. Oh. I still had the stick when I came out of the water. That's good game design for you right there. No. Okay, let's try this again. Ah, come on. Give me a light. Give me a light, Muggsy. So we can run over here now. Light this web on fire. And now I can go through this door. See, there's some pretty clever puzzles in here. But yeah, but dude, this game can really, really look bland sometimes. Actually, a lot of the times this game it's very brown. It's a very brown game. Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again if you spare me to teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. I almost said correct. He didn't even say that. The order is 2, 3, 1. Remember those numbers. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor? Okay, 2, 3, 1. You gotta remember 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And as you can see, there's an eye up here, which if we shoot with the slingshot, opens the door. Oh, yes. Very good, very good. And by the way, this is the exact same if you guys are playing through Ocarina of Time on 3DS while you watch me play this. You can do that if you want to. After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I bet there are some interesting things underwater. There is, Navi. Let's go check it out right now. So as you can see, there's this switch down here. If you hit the switch, it lowers the water. Somehow. Yeah, it drains the water out through these things on the side, whatever the crap they are. But no, I missed the platform. Aw. I'm pretty sure, as you can hear, there's like a timer counting down, but I'm pretty sure that this thing stays active for... You don't have to do it. I always did this when I was a kid, like, because when you press the shield button, you always duck lower. Okay, so here's this guy, who we're going to try to one-hit KO here. There we go. See what we get here. We got some more ammo, which is good. And Navi's going to tell me how to push a block, which you just kind of stand by it and press A. That's that. So shut up, Navi! Shut your fucking mouth! Okay, God, shut up. That's one thing, man. They will tell you everything, no matter what. If you're on a freaking repeat playthrough through this game, man, they will tell you everything. They won't shut up. God, I need to cut my hair. It's getting freaking ridiculous. Okay, let's jump up here real fast. And so now we have the way to the next room, which we are... Where are we at? Oh, yeah, okay, so this is the torch room where I just have to light the torches. Just go past this Deku Baba because it doesn't really matter. He's just being a jackass. But yeah, this game does look bland, and I'm super sorry for those of you. It doesn't get any better in HD. I mean, I didn't mean to do that. So you can this guy you can just troll because for some reason he has his back to you. I don't know why he does. One thing you want to do in this room, actually you don't have to do this, but I like to do it. Is see these little things on the ceiling that are moving around that look really freaking disgusting? These are actually eggs. And you can shoot them down and destroy them. Okay, well, you can shoot them down. God, the freaking controls are so damn touchy. See, and yeah, that's the trick to shooting these, by the way. Don't shoot them straight on, watch. Because if you shoot them straight on, see, like that, like it just goes right through it. What you have to do is shoot above it. I'm not sure if that carries over to the 3DS version. That might not carry over to the 3DS version, but it is in this version. So let's grab the Deku stick, burn down this web. By the way, you can save your Deku sticks if you just bring out your sword, and it'll save your Deku stick for you. So you don't really have to worry about. Oh, I'm going in the wrong area. Okay, we're gonna come down here. Oh, I thought it wasn't gonna burn down the freaking web for a second, but. Okay, so we're gonna go give a little, get a little journey through this little hole. I loved this as a kid. Like, just being able to, like, duck down like that just felt like such a freaking badass. Okay. So get the stick out. As you can see, there's a web on the ground. It's like... And when you're younger, you know, and you're trying to figure this out... By the way, see those shadows on his feet? Isn't that cool? I know it seems like such a small detail, and it is a small detail, so it doesn't really matter. But it's just cool. I always thought it was cool. But yes, you have to get the flame that's over here, and so you go over to this block and you push it down, and then you can get access to this flame, which, by the way, make sure you push this block down, because if you don't, then you don't have access back to that area, and it sucks. You have to go back through everything again. So, here we go. So you're thinking like, well, how do I burn down the web? Well, what you have to do is roll. By the way, I don't remember if I said it earlier, but if you bring out your sword right after you're done using your Deku stick, it'll save the Deku stick for you. Now, what are those numbers that they said earlier? Remember, guys? Remember that? 23 is number 1. That's right? So here's this guy should be 2. And which guy's 3? I'd say that guy's probably 1. So I'm sure this guy's 3. Okay, there's 3. And we'll wait for this guy to come back up. And he's going to probably start running away. Oh, yeah, see, they try to start running away, so you want to be close to him when you hit him. How'd you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace, wow, yeah. See, no kid's going to understand that. Coup de grace to Queen Goma. Strike her with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that. Okay, so I guess he felt like he needed to do that. So, we're going to go in and fight the boss now. The boss of Dungeon 1. I hope you guys are ready, my little nitpickers. I hope you are ready. So here we go. And we have the epic camera angle, which at the time was epic when we were playing through this game. And the door closes behind you epically. And here we go. You have to look up at the ceiling. You have to do this, by the way. If you don't look up at the ceiling, there's a division sign inside Goma's eye, which is his Goma, by the way. That's its name. Plastic armored arachnid Goma. But I said plastic. Plastic armored arachnid. Okay, so what you do, I don't know why she was pumping the ground like a psychopath, but Okay, so you can use the slingshot too. When her eye turns red, you have to shoot her. And what she's gonna try to do now is lay some babies, which we aren't having because that's just stupid. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. I think she's probably gonna be dead now. There we go. 3 hearts, baby! I'm the king of this game. Okay, so that is your very first dungeon, and I remember watching this when I was younger. I was like, dude, it looks so epic with it dissolving like that. Now, in her place, there's gonna be a heart. See, there's a heart that appears, but I'm not gonna be grabbing that because this is the 3-heart playthrough. So we're gonna be leaving this. I remember when I was younger, there was a friend of mine that was like, dude, make sure you grab that heart before you leave, because if you come back and that heart's, if you come back, that heart won't be there anymore. But I think the heart will still be there. Well done, Nitpick. Oh, epic. Oh, that was cool. It did like the Jaws shot, if you have any idea what I'm talking about. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. He's dying. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? No, I'm tired of the exposition. No, Nitpick, thou must know my time is short. Now, listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. And you gotta kind of watch through this cutscene, which you can't skip any of the dialogue in it. So there is the man of evil riding on his black horse, which is supposed to represent how evil he is. And got the flames all around him. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorceress powers in search of the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Crazy. So now we're going to learn about the Triforce. This beautiful rainy scene. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Why was it chaos if nothing existed? Odd. Whatever. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. And Furor, the goddess of courage. Epic. That explosion. Yeah, baby. Epic. Oh yeah, bring it in, baby, bring it in. Okay, so she shoots out an energy ball, right? And now we have all these stones flying around, which I guess is supposed to represent land being created. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the red earth. So yeah, that's supposed to represent land being created, those boulders flying around. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of La to the world. It's pretty cool. Looks like she did a lot more than that. Looks like she created the sky, too. Furor, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. Does this area look familiar? That's because that's where we're actually standing right now, is where he showed Furor, or Furor. However you freaking say it, man. And all 3 of them come together to form the 3 great goddesses. Their completed labors, departed for the heavens, and golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. There you go. So, obviously the Triforce is extremely important, right? Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. He said sapped. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. What the hell, Deku Tree? Come on. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Link's sitting down because it's story time. Nitpick, go now to Hyrule Castle There thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me. Here you go. And now we have our very first stone. It's so amazing. It's so beautiful. Listen to that beautiful music. This game has an amazing score, by the way. It borrows a little bit from Link to the Past, which was the Super Nintendo game that came before it. But it's very, very good. Very, very good score. You got the Kokiri's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Deku Tree. There we go. He's going to say something. The future depends upon thee, Nitpick. Thou art courageous. Navi the fairy, help Nitpick to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye. Then he slowly, slowly turns. Goodbye, Deku Tree. It was good knowing you. And now we have the leaves falling. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Nitpick. Goodbye, great Deku Tree. Navi stays behind to have some tea and crumpets with him. Okay, now that we're done, we're gonna talk to Mido here real fast. Hey, Nitpick, what'd you do? The great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. He just walks away. Don't call the police or anything like that, because I killed the Deku Tree and you think it's my fault or anything like that. Yeah, just don't worry about it. It's not really that big of a deal. Okay, so we're going to call this an episode. Let me know in the comment section what your favorite Zelda dungeon is. And don't lie to me. I'll know if you're lying. And I'll see you on the next episode.